Welcome to another video from our History channel, where we will delve into the depths of Stoicism. In the whirlwind and chaos of modern life, we often find ourselves entangled in a maze of emotions, anguish, and circumstances that often seem to escape our control. While we incessantly yearn for tranquility and happiness, Stoicism emerges as a venerable guide, leading us towards inner serenity, even in the face of the adversities that surround us. In this journey of philosophical reflection, we will explore how the practice of acting as if disturbances do not affect us can be a path to discovering true inner peace. Stoicism, with its deep roots in ancient Greece and Rome, offers us an invaluable approach to facing the vicissitudes of life with a historical mindset, where our reactions and perspectives are shaped by the wisdom and rationality of the sages of the past. Before we continue, I invite you to leave your like and share in the comments a word that symbolizes the inner strength you want to develop to achieve a truly prosperous and serene 2024. Now back to the video. During this video, we will look at the fundamental pillars of Stoicism. We will discover how emotional composure is a defense against the harsh elements of life, how the discipline of thought frees us from the tyranny of our uncontrolled emotions, and how detachment allows us to embrace life with greater openness and flexibility. Through the lessons handed down by historical philosophers like Aurelio, we will be urged to accept reality and see adversity as an opportunity to strengthen ourselves and exercise the power to choose our responses in each situation. Stoicism is not just an old-fashioned philosophy, but rather a perennial compass that guides us in the search for inner peace, even in the turbulent times we face. We invite you to join us on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, as we explore how adopting an unflappable attitude can lead us to a state of serenity and stoicism, navigating life's unexpected events with calm and grace. To understand Stoicism robustly, it is essential that we establish a solid foundation in its fundamental principles. Let us see Stoicism as a guide that will lead us through the storms of existence, helping us find inner peace regardless of external circumstances. As already highlighted, here is a summary of the basic concepts. Distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. According to the Stoics, much of human suffering comes from worrying about things beyond our control. Instead of worrying about what we cannot influence, we should focus our attention on what we can directly shape, such as our attitudes and actions. The importance of our reactions. For adherents of Stoicism, events themselves do not affect us as much as our reactions to them. Cultivating a calm and controlled mind involves learning to respond to situations with intelligence and rationality instead of being dominated by emotional impulses. Accept the mutability of life. Stoicism reminds us that existence is full of inevitable ups and downs. Instead of resisting changes and difficulties, we are encouraged to embrace them and face them with acceptance, aware that they are an integral part of the human journey. Virtue as a guide. For the Stoics, virtue is the path to happiness and inner peace. Cultivating qualities such as wisdom, justice, moderation, and courage helps us live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. In summary, the essential principles of Stoicism encourage us to develop a mindset that distinguishes what we can control from what we cannot, to manage our emotional reactions, to welcome change, and to live ethically. By building this solid foundation, we are prepared to further explore historical lessons and practices, discovering how acting as if nothing disturbs us can lead to peace and emotional imperturbability. At the heart of Stoicism lies emotional serenity, which invites us to find inner calm, even in the midst of emotional storms. This implies remaining calm in the face of adversity. Emotional instability means not being swept away by turbulent emotions when faced with difficult situations. Instead of panicking or becoming enraged, we cultivate the ability to remain calm and in control. Controlling our reactions is fundamental, understanding that we cannot avoid life's challenges, but we can choose how to react to them. Emotional serenity allows us to face difficulties calmly and thoughtfully, instead of being dominated by emotional impulses. Having a long-term vision is another key. The Stoics urge us not to allow momentary events to determine our emotional states, reminding us that what really matters are our actions over time, which helps us avoid overreacting to fleeting setbacks. Emotional composure is not limited to remaining calm in difficult times, but also not allowing ourselves to be dominated by ephemeral pleasures. This allows us to find deeper and more lasting peace. Furthermore, finding inner wisdom is another fundamental aspect. Emotional serenity is not an escape from emotions, but a journey towards true wisdom. By learning to control our reactions, we become more aware of our emotions and can choose to react in a balanced and rational way. In short, emotional serenity enables us to remain calm, control our reactions, take a long-term view, and find inner wisdom in all circumstances. In our search for inner peace through Stoicism, detachment emerges as a valuable tool that frees us from the shackles of desires and expectations. Let's see how detachment can lead us on our journey towards emotional peace. Eliminate results. Detachment implies not becoming too attached to the results of our actions. Instead of worrying excessively about achieving our goals, we focus on doing our best and accepting whatever happens with serenity, without predefined expectations. Unlock new possibilities. Detachment makes us more flexible and receptive to the opportunities that present themselves on our journey. Free from being rigidly tied to a specific outcome, we are open to exploring new paths and discovering potential in different ways. Living in the present, detachment allows us to focus on the present moment instead of constantly being worried with the future. By letting go of anxiety about what is to come, we establish a deeper connection with the gift, nourishing our inner peace. Tranquility in the midst of uncertainty. Life is full of uncertainty, but detachment offers us an emotional foundation that helps us navigate the tumultuous waters of existence with less resistance and more serenity. In short, being detached is like letting go of the chains that bind us to anxiety and emotional attachments, giving us the freedom to live with less worry about results. This allows us to be open to new possibilities and helps us find peace in the midst of uncertainty. By practicing detachment, we come closer to the ability to act as if nothing disturbs us and to live with the historical spirit that adapts gracefully to the changes of life. We will continue with the next topics below. If you're enjoying this content, remember to subscribe and leave a like. Let's proceed. The discipline of thought on the path to inner peace through Stoicism is a fundamental tool that we can use. This practice helps us control our mind and develop a calmer, more balanced attitude. Let's see how we can cultivate this discipline in a simple way. The discipline of thought begins with awareness of the thoughts that pass through our mind. We examine how we react to different situations and how these thoughts affect our emotions. 2. Question negative interpretations. Our minds, in a negative way, invite us to question these automatic interpretations and consider more objective and realistic perspectives. 3. Change negative thinking. Once we identify negative or distorted thoughts, we try to change them. We replace self-destructive thoughts with positive, rational affirmations that help us keep our minds calm. 4. Focus on what we can control. Discipline of thought also involves focusing on what is in our control and letting go of what is not. By directing our attention to our actions and attitudes, we avoid worrying about things that are beyond our control. 5. Practice gratitude and reflection. Gratitude and reflection are important practices in the discipline of thought. Valuing what we have and reflecting on our achievements and learnings helps us maintain a positive mindset and appreciate life in general. In short, the discipline of thought provides us with the tools to transform our mind into a place of clarity and serenity. By being aware of our thoughts, challenging negative interpretations, and practicing gratitude, we build the foundation for a balanced and historical mind. With this practice, we come one step closer to acting as if nothing disturbs us and finding inner peace in every situation. Acceptance of reality is a compass that guides us towards a more peaceful and balanced life. On our path to inner peace through Stoicism, learning to accept circumstances as they are can be challenging, but it is a powerful tool for finding serenity. Here is a simple guide on how to cultivate this quality. Understand what is in your control. The Stoics remind us that many things are beyond our control. Accepting reality implies recognizing this fact and focusing on what we can control: our reactions, attitudes, and actions. Stop fighting reality. Resisting reality causes more suffering. Accepting reality invites us to abandon resistance and embrace what is. Learning to adapt to circumstances rather than fighting them brings us more peace. Avoid unnecessary wars. Fighting what we can't change only exhausts us and makes us anxious. By accepting reality, we free ourselves from unnecessary struggles and direct our energy to improve what is within our reach. Find the beauty in imperfections. Life is full of imperfections and challenges, but it also has its own beauty. Accepting reality as it is teaches us to find courage even in difficult situations and to appreciate the full human experience. Cultivate inner serenity. Accepting reality is a path to inner serenity. By freeing ourselves from fighting what we cannot change, we find a deeper calm and free ourselves from unnecessary stress and worry. In short, accepting reality is like opening the door to inner peace. By understanding what we can and cannot control, letting go of resistance, and finding beauty in imperfections, we build a historical mind capable of finding calm in all circumstances. On our journey in search of inner peace through Stoicism, visualizing adversity proves to be a powerful tool to prepare ourselves to face life's challenges. Although it may seem paradoxical, imagining how to deal with difficulties can strengthen our emotions and help us stay calm in difficult times. Here is a simple guide on how to practice this technique. Anticipating difficulties. Visualizing adversity involves taking a moment to imagine difficult situations that may arise in the future. This can range from an uncomfortable conversation to a problem at work. It helps us mentally prepare for these challenges. Visualize your calm reaction. Once you have identified a difficult situation, visualize how you would like to respond to it. Always imagine yourself calm, serene, even in the face of adversity. This helps to cultivate a historical attitude and avoid impulsive reactions. Exercise emotional resilience. Visualizing adversity allows you to exercise emotional resilience in a controlled environment. Mentally dealing with difficult situations can train you to stay calm and find solutions instead of giving in to stress or frustration. From adversity, it is also possible to find opportunities for personal growth. Imagining how to overcome obstacles helps you develop confidence in your abilities and see challenges as opportunities for improvement. Reduced anticipatory anxiety. Anticipating difficult situations can create anxiety. By practicing visualization of adversity, we reduce this anxiety, as we are mentally prepared to face whatever comes. This allows us to maintain a calm and peaceful mind. In short, visualizing adversity is equivalent to a mental exercise that enables us to prepare for any challenge that life may present. By anticipating difficulties, visualizing calm responses, and practicing emotional resilience, we are building a solid foundation to face these situations. What do you think about these concepts? I await your response in the comments. This video invites you to be inspired and become more serene in situations that require it. Make sure you put what you learn into practice. To keep learning about Stoicism, subscribe and like this video. Stoicism is full of teachings like this that are applicable to our everyday lives. Therefore, I encourage you to continue learning about this philosophy. Here are 2 videos full of historical wisdom that you will definitely enjoy. To the next.